Good morning, good morning. Just wanted to, just for a second, just talk about something that has happened to me just recently. When I think about epiphanies, or you think about things that drive you to do the things that you do, one of the things that is so cool about how God works, and thinking that even yesterday I was. Um, I don't know if I would say that I was sad, but I was just thinking about life and thinking about, oh man, am I truly making a difference, or am I capable of making a difference? I don't know if this works for you, but some people ask me sometimes. They'll say, "What is it that you do, Dr. B? What is it that you do?" And I said, "Well, and you have your 30-second elevator speech, or and I say I'm an alignment coach that helps people become the very best that God has put them on this earth to be." And yesterday and today, it just took on a whole new meaning. I've been a track coach now for, I don't know, 38 years. And I'm in the midst of being a track coach again right now. And I was working with some hurdlers yesterday. And, you think about, what does it mean to become the person, and what are the life's barriers? And over the last 38 years, I've been able to coach, grade school kids, high school champions, collegiate champions, been able to work with Olympians. And there's one thing that I guess I have in common is just, okay, what do I need to do? And the two, things that I've coached more than any other ones, and I've coached every event in track and field. If you've ever seen the Olympics or a track meet, if you're not part of it, you kind of know some of the events. The two that I coached, and I coach well, are hurdles, because I was a hurdler and I did it, and the other one is high jump. And I started thinking about the analogy of what I'm able to do and how I'm able to help kids. And so yesterday, I'm out at the track, and I have a group of young kids. We're at the high school level, and last Saturday they had an event, and that event that they had last Saturday, they struggled over getting over the hurdles. And so yesterday, my goal was to help them get over the first hurdle. And so whether it was somebody who I needed work in the blocks when they were starting out, or somebody in the middle before they get to the first hurdle, or even going over the first hurdle, what it takes to get there and do it. And it became so apparent to me as I'm thinking about I'm alignment, I'm helping people become the very best. I realized that we have to get over the first hurdle first. Right? We have to say, okay, there are going to be hurdles in our life. And in that event in high school, the 300 hurdles have 8 hurdles in it. And so, but we can't get to hurdle number 8 until we get to hurdle number 1. But even knowing that there's going to be hurdles in our life don't allow us to be able to get over them. The things that we have to do, whether we have to switch maybe your feet in the blocks, or we have to do adjustments while we're running, or we have to count our steps, and then we go over the hurdle. And then what we realize is when we get over the hurdle, there's another hurdle. And we see that, okay, so now I have another hurdle in our life's journey. We realize that there are hurdles that we all have to get over. And once one hurdle comes up, there's going to be another hurdle, and then another hurdle, and then another hurdle. And then what happens is we think about the race that we're running. And then maybe we get over all 8 hurdles, and then we end the race, and maybe we get to raise our hand in victory, and we got through it. But what happens in life is we realize that there's another race. There's another race that we have to run. There's another race that we have to move to. The world's going to turn around, right? It goes around the sun 365 days for it to go around the whole sun. But what happens when it gets to day 365? It starts all over again. And sometimes we get caught up in the things that are happening in our life that don't allow us to move forward. We get stuck. And I think, okay, I'm an alignment coach that helps people become what? I've seen people reach goals still unfulfilled. And I have moments where I've chased outcomes more than growth. But the deeper lesson that God showed me today, and with the epiphany, is becoming matters more than achieving. Who you are when you achieve matters more than life itself. I think about the other event that I coach, which is the high jump. And yesterday I had an athlete who's probably going to win a state championship this year if he does. I believe in Colorado, at least right here, he is absolutely the best state high jumper, or the high jumper in the state right now. And we're working on achieving our goals, and we're setting the bar high. I looked at it yesterday as we were practicing, and I said, okay, let's start at 6'6", and we did some exercise over 6'6", and then we put the bar at 7 feet. And 7 feet is one of those numbers that not many athletes hit. I've been able to coach athletes to get over 7 feet several times in my career. But what I say is, if we're setting the bar high, what do we have to do to become the person that can get over that bar? And sometimes we set the bar way too high, and we don't do the steps that are in between, going from 6'6" or 6'1" or 5'10" to be able to jump up to 7 feet high. And we think that somehow if we just set the bar at 7 feet that we're going to be able to get over it. And when you think about the journey of becoming, what does that take to be able to move in that realm? What does it take as me, as a coach, a person who says, how am I going to help others get there? What are the steps that I'm going to take to make sure that folks are becoming and not just doing or having? And I just wanted today to just take a quick second to kind of talk about that. What hurdle are you going over, knowing that there's going to be another hurdle? Do you think that the journey ends over there? And then what steps do you have to take to make the adjustments? So many of us set goals, so many of us set expectations, so many of us want things to happen so fast, but without building the muscles, without taking the practice to be able to get there, you're not going to get over the first hurdle. And until you get over the first hurdle, we can't work on hurdle 2. We can't work on hurdle 3. We can't work on hurdle 4, or however many they are that are in your journey right now. It's about obviously enjoying the journey and becoming sustains what success cannot. There's so many ways that we say I'm successful. I think about going to my stepmom now, and it's funny that she's my stepmom because she's married to my dad. Last 6 months, and they're both 87 years old, and she told me that she was my stepmom this last week. And she goes to the casino last week, and she comes back and she wins $5,000. Oh man, that's great, you got $5,000. But that's not repeatable. I said, if I give you $3, can you go get me $5,000? Probably not. Because there's nothing in that journey, there's nothing in that practice, there's nothing in going over a hurdle that's going to get you better. And once we mastered that hurdle, right now we did good. We adjusted the steps. We adjusted the way we're going. We adjusted the way that we got over it. We built that muscle. Now we got over the first hurdle. What's next? The second hurdle. So what is that first hurdle in your life that you need to go through today? What is that next thing that you need to do? How are you going to command your subconscious mind to work on that first hurdle? So I just want to encourage you today. One, that you are God's greatest gift, and He loves you if you allow Him to. He wants to wrap His arms around you. You were born for greatness. You're the person who can do this in a big way. In a big way that will allow you to become the person. So whatever that first step is today, whatever that first hurdle is, whatever the thing that you're saying you need to do, let's figure out how to, whether we reverse engineer it and say, what do we got to do? But today I just want you to concentrate on that first hurdle. I want you to go find somebody to be present with today that can help you get over that first hurdle. Man, I just want to tell you, I'm here for you. If you need me to, go ahead and put something in the comments. Let me help you get over that first hurdle if you need to. Whatever it is that I can say, whatever that I can do, I realize that I'm really good at helping people get over that first hurdle. Whether it's me or somebody else in your life, I want you to be present. I want you to be in the moment with them. I want you to listen. And then take action today. You guys have an amazing, awesome, just incredible day today. You are born for greatness. Let's get over that first hurdle together. See you soon.